All right, today we are at the Strange Duck Brewery. It is in Commerce, Georgia. It's the only brewery in Commerce, but it is really, really a badass brewery. It's really rad. So you can see he's got a bunch of art everywhere. There's the brewery there. He's got school buses painted up all crazy, but I'm sure you guys just saw I have my airbag ramp out. So this place is really cool. He's actually got a 600-foot long go-kart track that's got a pretty nice straightaway that goes downhill. And then he's got this 8-foot retention wall on the other side, which I'll show you in a sec. And that actually has a roll-in coming off of it, so that I'm able to actually come out here and set up my airbag and train. So huge shout out to Drake over at Strange Duck. Because yeah, without this, I really wouldn't have anywhere to set up my airbag and train. I got a contest coming up in a couple weeks, a Toyota Triple Challenge out in Anaheim. So just kind of want to dust off a little bit of cobwebs and make sure I still have some stuff dialed in on big jumps. But there's the roll-in back there, so I'll show you guys that and show you guys a little bit of setting up and everything, so you can see what it's like. Let's check it out. Beer. But yeah, so here's the roll-in. He's got a little gate to keep people from riding it when we're not here. This bottom part detaches, so you can't run up it all the time. So you come down this and kind of got to cut through the grass a little bit, but as soon as you get through the grass, you're on concrete, and that's where the jump sits, and it's phenomenal. You can go so fast at it and just roast it. I know that one was weird. I took off and just completely missed the bars. I just had to hit that eject button. Go bye-bye. I'm just gonna do another one of those, and that way at least I feel good about myself. All right, I can feel good about that one. All right, now I'll move on. I'm just building my tricks as I go. Kind of got a little warm-up run. I don't think I didn't even straight jump it. I just straight up flipped it first go, because normally it's easier just to do that. I don't know why. But yeah, just kind of building up now, and then we'll get into the big stuff eventually. But for right now, yeah, just gotta keep kind of warming up. So I'm gonna do a flip whip. That's my favorite trick. It's kind of funny because when I started doing tail whips, I learned them goofy footed, doing them left, counterclockwise. But now I've relearned tail whips to do them right. So it's really weird. It works a lot better because I'm goofy footed, so it's more like a normal whip. Now that I'm doing it the other direction. Other than that, I'd say 720 is probably my favorite trick. Sevens are definitely my favorite. I like to spin. Go up. What did I do next? Oh, I said 7. Why not 7 bar? It felt a little bit squirrely, but it felt really cool. That's such a wild feeling trick. There's just so much going on. You're spinning the bars. I know, there's a lot going on, but that one felt pretty good. The last time I went to this contest, I crashed and blew my knee out. So it's kind of extra nerve-wracking. I'm excited, but really nervous at the same time. That's redemption, I guess. I'll do a front flip, I guess. Now I'm gonna work on the tricks that I actually came out to work with. I feel warmed up, I feel pretty good. The front flip worked, 7 bar worked, everything else worked pretty good, other than that flip bar that was awful. Anyways, I'm gonna start working on the stuff that I came out here to do, which was double flip and a 1080. the 2 biggest moves I got in my bag, and there's only 2 jumps at Toyota Triple Challenge. 2. So if I can do both, I think I can do pretty good. A couple years ago, throwing it back, hopefully maybe I'll add a little like picture of it up here or whatever, but a couple years back I did that run at Toyota Triple Challenge, and I actually won the contest. It was really crazy because it was a stacked field of dudes. Logan Martin and Kyle Baldock rounded out the podium on that. It was like, that was my first pro win, so it was like a really big deal. So I'd like to do that again, especially coming off of like 2 years of like no contests or anything, a blown out knee, worldwide pandemic, just a big old mess. But I'm ready to come out firing this year. I got a clean slate. I'm ready to rock and roll. All right, we're gonna work on these. I nailed that one. It felt good. I'm gonna do a few more just to kind of, so I want to be able to do it without thinking about it. That was first go, and I haven't done one in a couple months probably. Once again, I just gotta throw a huge shout out to Drake at Strange Duck Brewing in Commerce, Georgia. Seriously, I would have no place to set this thing up if it wasn't for him. So I greatly appreciate him, and I greatly appreciate this brewery because normally when we're done riding, we'll go inside and have a couple beers. All right, I'm gonna get back to it, and I should probably do another like 4 of those just to feel confident. If I get 5 out of 5, then I think 5 out of 5 is pretty good on a 1080. I don't know how many other guys are doing 1080s like that, nor do I really care, but yeah, I'm gonna do a few more. For 5. That was pretty good. Yeah, it's almost as good as the Wendy's 5 for 5 deal. Yeah, 5 for 5 on 1080s after not doing them for 3 months. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Now I gotta double flip it, which I've done so many of these now. They still really scare me because it is a really scary trick. It's dangerous. It's like really dangerous. So I always get nervous about this one. Even though even at like a NFL halftime show like you guys just saw in my last video, I just nailed it like on the field. I don't know what it is about that trick unless I'm like in contest mode or show mode. They're like on the field for like a halftime show. It's scary. I don't know, but I should probably do 5 of those as well. So we're gonna get started on 5 of those. So first one coming up. Never that bad. So first one's out of the way. That's always the scariest one. But I really get in my head really bad when I'm doing that trick, and that's the trick that took me out in Anaheim last time I was out there doing the Toyota Triples event. So I don't know, that contest coming up, that trick, wanting to do it again, I don't know, it's kind of getting in my head a little bit, but I'm not gonna let it take hold of me, and I'm gonna fire out 4 more. Feel good about it. So here we go, 4 more coming up. All right, 5 for 5 on the dubs. They felt pretty good. Mess around and do a few more moves for you guys. And then we'll finish it off with another scary one that I really only want to try once, and I hope it just works once. So. I pulled that from so far up my butthole. I cannot believe that just worked. Oh my God, that's like the scariest thing for me ever. Like, literally 75 to 90% of the time, I land with my bars backwards, and somehow that just worked. It was really sketchy. I know it was really sketchy, but I don't even care. Shout out to Ryan Nyquist, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. All right, since that went so well, I'm just gonna have to try it now. I was like thinking about trying it, and I was like, I don't know. But since that went so well, now I gotta try it. All right, I'm gonna try a cash roll. I haven't tried one in a couple months. Actually, the last time I tried one was in a show. It was the last show that my company did, plugging Fox BMX Stunt Show. The last stunt show that my company did is back in like August or September, end of September, I think. Yeah, I literally tried it in the middle of the show and did it first try. So we're gonna try it out. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. If it was that close, I think it warrants another go. So I'm gonna review the tape and then I'm gonna try it again. We'll see. I gotta go back and look at that one. I don't know if it was a legit cash roll or if it was like, what do they call it, roly-poly? We've come to the conclusion that it was a roly-poly. Oh! All right. It was a little bit of a roly-poly, but I don't even care because half the guys out there that are doing it are doing roly-polies anyways. And now it kind of hurt my rib. That's hurting. So I'm gonna call it at that. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time. Peace.